What's a small decision you made that completely changed the course of your life? I was a business major and went to see my sister, who was a new grad registered nurse. She had to pick up a shift on the med and surgery ward while I was visiting. I was 19 and in a strange city and went with her because I had nothing else to do. I met a young orthopedic surgeon who suggested I tag along for something to do at his fracture clinic. This happened in the early 90s, would never fly now, and I became interested in healthcare. Now I'm an ER physician, hospitalist of 20 years now, and love my job. Most of the time. One time, I decided to walk 2 hours to the mall on a Sunday because the buses stopped running. 2 hours later, on a bus stop, I met my future wife, waiting for a bus that would never come. We've been married for 31 years. When I couldn't really afford it, I bought a Rock Band set for the Xbox 360. Later, I was able to get my first job in the games industry doing QA for Rock Band. Now, 15 years later, it's my career. On July 1st, 1977, I decided to keep my PT schedule. I was in the Marine Corps, where physical fitness and appearance are a big deal. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, after duty hours, I'd run 3.5 miles and hit the weight room for about an hour. July 4th was on Monday, and we had been given a 4-day weekend, so I thought about taking a day off. I'm glad that I didn't. As I was warming up, the prettiest woman Marine I had ever seen came up to me and asked me if she could run with me. Not being a big dummy, I said yes, and off we went. On the 7th of October, 1978, we were married in the 21 area chapel. In a little over 2 months, we're going to be celebrating our 46th wedding anniversary. Making friends with a kid the first day of kindergarten just because we were the first ones there. I met my first girlfriend through his sister, which directly led to meeting my current wonderful partner. My taste in music is mostly down to his dad showing us all kinds of awesome older music from his collection and letting me learn guitar on his old guitar that was kept under my friend's bed. 35 years later, and we're still best friends and work at the same place. My life would be completely different if my mom hadn't been early to getting me to kindergarten on the first day. I was having breakfast at a Waffle House on a Sunday morning during Christmas season. I had woke up on the wrong side of the bed but had a nice conversation with the server as it was only the two of us there. In the spirit of the season, I had left a $20 tip and tried to get out before she noticed, but I failed. Her genuine joy and gratitude at the size of the tip made me feel all warm and fuzzy. It turned my day around and I realized I needed a career that involved helping others instead of chasing money. That led ultimately to nursing school, and now I walk into work every shift feeling like I'm exactly where I belong. I was working at a recording studio, working with this really good local rock band. They invited me to attend their CD release party. Night of the party, I'm driving home from work. It was a rough night and I planned on just going home and skipping the release party. As I reached my turn, I noticed there was a car with hazards on, stuck in the turn lane. So I decided to stay on the highway and just to go to the CD release party. I ended up meeting my future husband there, 20 years later, and we are still married. A man came through the door of my house party and a voice in my head said, "This is the man you are going to marry." I did. We had a wonderful life together until he dropped dead, taking his morning walk 2 years ago.